Okay.
The only film kind of note is the new Terence Malick film, United Cups. And Malick is one of these directors. He's like incredibly enigmatic, very much has his own style, lots of beautiful, sweeping flourish and stuff. When it works, like it did in The Thin Red Line or The New World or
Tree of Life.
The Tree of Life, which is just insanely brilliant. You know? It's incredible to see, and it's very enigmatic, and you don't forget it. But when he has a film like To the Wonder, which is the last film he had before this, which came out in 2011, I believe, it is tedious. It's like being trapped in a 2-hour-long perfume commercial. This is in this one you've seen. It's Christian Bale. He plays a screenwriter who's living the Hollywood. He's in the Hollywood machine, and he's kind of looking around and sort of reevaluating his life, and he does that through the different women that are in his life. So you've got Imogen Poots, you've got Cate Blanchett, who's his ex-wife, you've got Frida Pinto, who's the model he meets at a glamorous party, you've got Teresa Palmer, who's a stripper who he meets, you have Natalie Portman, who is a married woman with whom he has an affair, and he gets her pregnant too. Poor Rick. So I don't know, I have a lot of problems with the film. I thought it wasn't critical enough of that whole world.
Yeah, okay.
It was trying to make a point that, Hollywood's so shallow, my life is so vacuous. It wasn't really critical. I just saw him go to these really nice parties and you hook up with incredibly beautiful women. And that's all I saw. Yeah. And it takes 2 hours for Terence Malick to talk about a midlife crisis. You could have done it in 20, Terence. You probably could have done it in half an hour or so.
I feel that he has his style, and that is foremost, and the story is second.
He's what they call an auteur. Like he's very much got his way of making films. You can spot his films a mile off. You have to say there's nobody in the world who makes movies like that.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
If you forget about story maybe and you go from the perspective of looking at art for 2 hours, it's just totally different than normal cinema, I would say. You can't even classify it in that. It is art house cinema. It just happens to have
and a Terence Malick film, it still feels like an event when it comes out.
Yeah.
It is still
there
something
is still an excitement.
You go, oh wow, Terence Malick's got a new film out, and it might be hideous. It might be not hideous, but it might be just absolutely knackeringly long and slow and ponderous, or it could be something that you just never forget, like The Tree of Life, which is. You have to say it. Have you ever seen a film like that?
That's the last time I've been to the IFI to go and see that movie. So I am a fan of this guy.
Yeah, but mind you, I did think this was had a bit of a plot compared to the last film, To the Wonder. I thought there was a bit of something going on here because it's talking about his relationship with his father, played by Brian Dennehy, and his brother, played by Wes Bentley. They're in it as well.
And there's the father relationship in The Tree of Life as well.
Yeah,
that's kind of from generation to generation. That one. Yeah, so that's obviously a theme. Yeah,
it's not an exceptionally good film. It's not an exceptionally bad film, but it's just
it's a film you could talk about. We could spend a fucking hour here talking about, which says a lot. Yeah. Maybe our expectations are so high that we could talk about it so much, but there would be two strong opinions on that movie. But it's a talking point. Not a lot of movies offer that too, or do they? I don't know.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, and it's. I think for people who have an interest in art house cinema, who have an interest in the process of cinematography, of making film, and of Terence Malick, he's very much a kind of a film buff's filmmaker.
Yeah.
Go and see it, but we're not going to officially have it in our roundup of things to do for the weekend. No. It opens tonight in the IFI. I think it's exclusive to the IFI.
Okay.
The IFI is a lovely place to go anyway.
It is actually a lovely
place
nice
to
go,
and you can kick on its town then.
Yeah.
But go along and see it. But just bear in mind what you're going in for. Okay, you're not going in for a popcorn guzzler. You're going in for a 2-hour-long art piece.
Should be allowed to bring a bottle of wine into it. That's awful to say, actually.
Smuggle one in.
But it is that sort of thing. You probably could come away from it. You could probably chat to somebody and say, "Oh, that was beautiful."
Oh, you'll get a whole evening of conversation, of post film pint chat.
Yeah, he's unique in the sense that he doesn't have to fucking please anybody. Yeah, he doesn't have to sell any tickets.
Yeah.
Unless you love, your life will flash by.
He's 72, so we don't know how many more films we're going to get out of him.
Yeah.
And
it's great to have him there making even a movie that you don't like, or that's not that great, isn't it?
Absolutely great. It's better than him not being there.
Yeah.
Someday we'll fall down and weep, and we'll understand it all.